Okay, so we're going to start with a quick warm-up before we get into the exercises and standing. So if you come down onto your mat, we're going to start in a low lunge position. So if you have one foot in front of the other, make sure the knee that you're leaning on is directly below your hip, and then the foot that's in front should be either below or slightly behind your knee. And then from here, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, lean forwards to feel the stretch into the front of your hip. And then you're going to lean back so that you're feeling the stretch into your other hamstring. And then we're going to lean forwards, feeling the stretch into the front of your hip. Rocking back, feeling the stretch into your hamstring. So we're just going to move between these two movements, probably about 6 reps in each direction. So trying to take the stretch a wee bit further each time. Okay, and then we're going to swap round. So again, just make sure your positioning is okay before you start. And then you're tucking your tailbone under, leaning forwards into your hip, and then rocking back into your hamstring. One more. And then just to open up our hips on the inside, have your knees a little bit wider than hip distance. And then from here, you're just going to sit back onto your heels and then come back up onto hands and knees. So just feeling the stretch into your inner thighs. Couple more. And then if you come up into standing, this time we're going to be in a high lunge, so have your feet planted on the floor. So again, front foot either, you want it to be just below your knee. And then from here, we're coming down into a split lunge and then back up. So we're going to do about 6 of these just to get your legs moving. And then swap round. Foot slightly in front or below your knee. And stop there. Good. Okay, last stretch before we start. We're going to do a full body roll. So feet about hip distance apart. You're going to tuck your chin into your chest and then roll down to the ground. Feeling the stretch down the back of your legs into your lower back. And then roll back up again. Okay, so with each exercise, we're going to do about 45 seconds of work and then 15 seconds rest, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So the first exercise that we're going to start with is heel raises. So in about 10 seconds, we're going to get started. So 3, 2, 1, you're just coming up onto your tiptoes and then back down. So trying to control the movement in both directions as you come up and as you lower back down to the ground. So this is going to strengthen your calf muscles. Really important if you're running, you've got strong calf muscles. 15 seconds to go. Maybe starting to feel a little bit of heat building up into your calves. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to get your band, pop it around your thighs. We're going to come into some banded squats for the next exercise. So pop your band about mid-thigh, feet about hip distance apart. And then from here, we're coming down into a squat. So imagining that you're going to sit into a chair and your bum's going straight back. Knees should be tracking over your toes. A good squeeze on your bum muscles as you stand up. Trying to push your knees outwards into the tension of the band. Three, 2, 1, relax there. Keep your band where it is. For the next exercise, we're doing crab walks. So you want to have a slight bend in your knees as though you're coming into a mini squat like this. And then from here, we're sidestepping, doing a little crab walk. So aiming for about 6 or 8 reps in one direction. And then going the other way. So this is a really good exercise to strengthen your bum muscles. Make sure you keep your core tight as you're stepping left and right. "15 seconds to go. And then relax there. So for the next exercise, we're going to do about 30 seconds on each leg. So have your band around about your ankles. Now this brings in a little bit of balance, so we're going to stand on one leg, and then the other leg, you're bringing forwards. So trying to bring your knee up to about 90 degrees. Keep your tummy muscles engaged as this leg's working, and that will help with your balance. The leg that you're standing on, keep it relatively soft. So a slight bend in your knee. Okay, and then swap sides. Ten seconds. And relax there. So about 15 seconds rest, and then we're changing it slightly. So this time we're kicking back with the band around your ankles. So from this position, again, you're standing on one leg and then the other leg's coming back. So this one's working your bum muscles and your hamstrings. Again, keep your core tight, so you want to avoid your upper body moving. Keep your upper body completely still, and it's just the leg that's kicking back that's working. Try not to lose your balance. 3, 2, 1, swap sides. Five seconds to go. Okay, and then relax there. So get rid of your band. Pop it to the side. We're going to come into some lunges now. So when you're lunging, again, you want your front foot to either be below or slightly behind your knee. And we're just going to alternate between the two, your two legs. We're going to do this for about 45 seconds. Three, two, one. And then if you move over to your sofa or a step, we're going to do some step ups this time. So, alternating legs. So you're going to step up with one leg, step down, step up with the other. And again, we're working for about 45 seconds. Again, keep your core tight, keep it activated. Five, three, two, one. Good. Okay, right, we're going to finish with a couple of core exercises. So the first one, we're just going to hold a plank. So we're going to come down into a long arm plank. So you want your bum, feet and shoulders to all be in a line. And then your arms are straight. And we're going to hold this position for 45 seconds. So make sure you've got a little squeeze between your shoulder blades. Just going to help stabilize you, and then obviously you're keeping your core nice and tight, straightening your knees. Three, two, one. Okay, and then the next exercise, we're going to do some mountain climbers, but we're not running on the spot, you're just taking knee to opposite elbow. So if you come back in to your plank position, and then you're going knee to opposite elbow. Three, two, one. Relax there. Okay, last exercise, we're doing a balance exercise. So, you're going to stand on one leg. The other leg is going to come up to about 90 degrees, and then as your body tilts forwards, your back leg kicks back. And then coming through, body comes forwards as your leg kicks back. So the leg that's kicking back, you want to try and keep it facing down to the ground. Try and limit any rotation through your pelvis. Trying not to lose your balance. Going to aim for about 6 on one leg. And then swap sides. relax there. Good, okay. Couple of stretches to finish. If you come down onto your bum, do a quick hamstring stretch, so keep one leg straight. Get the other one out of the way, walk your hands down your leg to touch your toes. So you should hold the stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, swap sides. Okay, and then glute stretch, so keep one leg straight, wrap the other one over the top of your leg, pull your knee into your chest. Make sure you're sitting up straight. And then swap sides. And then last two, come up into standing. Quick quad stretch, so have your knees together, take a hold of your foot. Or take a hold of your foot and then put your knees together is probably a better order to do it in. Make sure your hips stay facing forwards. Feeling the stretch down the front of your thigh. Okay, swap sides. Okay, and relax there. Good, all done.